Fellas, that we're in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Hey! Fellas, that we're in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Hey!
Totally not a coven, totally not a cult. There is no witchcraft to see here. This clip you just watched, it wasn't awkward at all. It didn't come across as forced in the least bit. What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and finally I get to sit down and make the Britney Spears video that I originally sat down to make yesterday, when oddly enough, all of this news broke about Britney Spears' ex-husband crashing her wedding. So if you're here to hear about Britney Spears' wedding, go check out the last two videos I made on the topic, because I give my unfiltered opinions about her wedding and what I think about everything that transpired before her wedding. So if you want to hear about that, definitely go check out those videos, because this video isn't about Britney Spears' wedding. Although while we're on the topic, I will say this. I think a lot of people have a misconception or a misunderstanding about what Britney Spears' wedding was really like. A lot of people out here are under the impression that it was like bigger and more glamorous, I guess, than what it was. And the reason that they're under this impression, oddly enough, is because a portion of Britney Spears' fan base, maybe some of them are fake fans, I don't know, although a lot of this stuff was being spread by pretty big Britney accounts, but a portion of her fan base, they're on social media, several different social media platforms, spreading fake news about her wedding. They're sharing these beautiful looking photos of her wedding venue that aren't really her wedding venue. We know what her wedding venue looks like. It's not this. And they're also acting like that, you know, her guest list and the guests at her wedding were just so star-studded, that it was this big star-studded event. And they're sharing fake news and fake photos of Beyonce at Britney Spears' wedding. They're sharing photos of Taylor Swift at Britney Spears' wedding. And they're acting as if all of these big A-list names showed up to Britney Spears' wedding, when in reality it didn't. They didn't. That was all fake news. That's all a lie. Be careful where you're getting your information from. And this is the type of stuff that I have to combat when I make these videos. When I try to come here and bring you all the facts and then give you my opinions or my observations about the facts that are laid before us, I have to deal with these people that are out there spreading all of this nonsense. So no, most of these celebrities that you heard showed up at her wedding, they weren't there. It's all a lie. I don't know why. A portion of her fan base, I guess they felt like the wedding wasn't getting enough noise. Maybe it wasn't getting enough attention, or it wasn't big enough or something, and they felt the need to overhype it more. I don't know why. What I will say, though, is Paris Hilton showed up. Madonna showed up. I'm trying to think. The Versace lady showed up. Drew Barrymore showed up. And Selena Gomez. But that's about it. And if you ask me, I think Paris Hilton stole the show. But that's neither here nor there. I just think that she ate up these photos. And, you know, Madonna, oddly enough, shared a photo of her and Britney on her Instagram profile. And in the picture, Madonna looks like Kylie Jenner. And you can clearly tell that this is a different face than the face that she actually had at the wedding. And it's a different face than her face altogether. So she shared this highly doctored photo of her and Britney. Why she felt the need to do that, I don't know. I guess that's neither here nor there. The point that I'm trying to get across is that a lot of these people that you think were at Britney's wedding, they weren't at Britney's wedding at all. Some of these people, like Madonna, Paris Hilton, Selena Gomez, they were there. There's pictures of them with Britney. Now, what this video is actually about is some concerning things that I found on Britney Spears' Instagram profile over the last couple of weeks. I've been really busy covering the Johnny Depp story and watching that trial and covering the aftermath of the trial, that a lot of my Britney Spears videos that I had planned, they had to kind of get put on the back burner. But there's some things that I really noticed and that just really stuck out as alarming to me. And the really, really alarming video, the one that just sent chills down my spine, I'm going to show you all that in just a moment. But first, there's this clip that I have to show you all, because it appears that Britney Spears is now using Instagram stories. If you don't know what Instagram stories are, basically you have an Instagram profile. You could post pictures on your account, but you also have these stories, and they disappear within 24 hours. It could be a photo, a quick video, what have you. Britney Spears uploaded a Instagram story. It's a quick video of her and Sam. And in the video, she is talking in a British accent. And this is like one of the first times that we're actually hearing Britney talk. And I know that sounds weird to say, but all we see from Britney is naked photos, her twirling around in circles, calling it dancing, and her swaying back side to side, side to side in like weird old outfits. That's all we see of Britney. We don't ever get to hear this woman talk. There's nothing that we've heard come out this woman's mouth hardly at all. And when she does post a video that she's talking in, she speeds up the sound in the video to where she sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks. And I know this must sound crazy to the average person watching this video. Don't get me wrong. Half of my audience here, half of you all watching this video, you're right here with me. You know everything that's been going on with Britney. You know about the questionable things on her Instagram profile. So when I mention that her videos with her talking, they're all sped up and it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks, you all know what I'm talking about. But to an average person watching my video, which a lot of people watching this video, they don't follow up with Britney Spears. They're here because they support me. And all of you all, shout out to you all, because I know a lot of my subscribers, they're not necessarily interested in some of the stories I cover, but they show up here anyway and they listen and they give their insight. And I always appreciate that. But I know to a lot of you all that are on the outside looking in here, you're like, what? You don't hear Britney Spears talk, Alvin and the Chipmunk voices. It just sounds like a crazy, weird conspiracy. But that's the reality that we're dealing with here. In any video that she has posted since she has been free, if there is a point that she talks in that video, it is like fast forwarded to where she sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunk. So you can't tell what her voice sounds like. And if you're a real Britney fan, if you really know about what Britney has been through, you know that Britney has this like alternate personality in which she pretends to be a British woman. But before I even go any further, let's go ahead and roll this clip.
All right, so this is my second time to ever be in a Rolls Royce. I'm really excited. There's stars on the ceiling, and there's also very, very tiny champagne glasses, which I've never had, that are very cold already with champagne. And I feel very sophisticated with all the on my nails. See, I'm really excited about that. I know I'm stupid, sorry. But toodaloo, my friends. Cheers.
You know what? My heart really hurts for this woman. The way I cover my videos, I always add a sense of humor. I always joke around because that's the type of guy I am. I'm not here to be mopey and moody and spread bad vibes and spread negative energy. So even when I'm talking about something serious or someone I'm concerned about, I'm going to add some humor in there. But I'm really concerned for this woman's well-being. And in a past video, in fact, one of my last Britney Spears videos, I mentioned that I'm starting to question everything. I'm starting to really question the Free Britney movement, who's really behind the Free Britney movement, what really even is the Free Britney movement. I'm starting to question everything. And I want you all to understand, like I said then, when I say I'm questioning the Free Britney movement, I'm not questioning you at home who has Britney's best interest at heart and you've added your voice to try to get her free. I'm talking about what really started this movement. Who really started this movement? And is there like a different agenda behind this movement than what we really think? Often, movements in this country and in this world, they get hijacked. They start out for good reasons and then they get hijacked. And they're actually just used for a different agenda. So I'm really questioning the Free Britney movement, because I see so many of these Free Britney profiles, so many of these Britney fans that are yes queening her using this British accent. They're literally on here. I wish you all could go see it. Maybe it might still be up on her Instagram profile. I don't know, but they are like congratulating her. Like, oh my God, yes, queen. I love the British accent. Oh yes, nice, yeah. What? What? Do y'all not realize what this means? Like, there's a possibility, and I don't want to reach too far here, but there's a possibility that Britney's not even Britney right now. Britney's this British lady, and she just got married. Britney is like this British lady in her mind, and she just got married? Because it's easy to be like, oh, it's someone talking in a British accent. That's totally normal. I do British accents all the time when I'm trying to be funny. Britney has a history of issues. Britney has multiple personalities. Originally, when all of this madness started, Britney was locked in a bathroom with her child. The police talked Britney out of the bathroom. She came out of the bathroom holding onto her crotch while yelling in a British accent. Because Britney, because of her past trauma, she created these multiple personalities, and maybe that's how she copes with the things that she deals with. I can't sit here and fully explain what goes through this woman's mind, but this British accent, we know about it. And I'm not even this person that was deeply entrenched in the Free Britney stuff, but I know about it. I've known about it for years, well before their Free Britney movement was even thought of. I know that she had this British accent and this alternate kind of personality. And, you know, in one of my past videos, I mentioned that there was a little clip out there. Like I said, we never get to hear Britney talk much, basically at all. And the last time I saw Britney talk, she was using a British accent. And now in this video, it's a British accent. Very questionable. It's not something that you could just look past when you know that this woman has an alternate personality that she falls into when she's going through whatever she's going through mentally. And this woman just got married yesterday. And the last time we've heard her talk, one of the only times we've heard her talk in years, she's talking like a British woman. And then a couple of months ago, she was seen talking like a British woman. And now I'm wondering, okay, maybe these videos are sped up so she sounds like a chipmunk so you don't notice that she's talking in a full British accent all the time now. So I really feel like that's something that people should be concerned about. And then when you see all of these people who are supposedly Britney fans and supposedly pro-Britney, and they really care about Britney and her well-being, and they're all applauding this British accent like it's a good thing, it shows you how delusional some of these people are, because some of these people are the same exact people who brought awareness to the fact that Britney had alternate personalities in the first place. Some of these same people, just 6 months ago, a year ago, were out here raising an uproar, trying to raise awareness about the issues Britney Spears was dealing with, and they were exposing the fact that Britney had alternate personalities, and they were talking about the British accent. Now some of these same people are like, oh my God, yes, nice accent, that was great, that was great. Make it make sense. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. But speaking of not making sense, this is the moment we were all waiting for. The big finale of this video. In fact, it's not the finale because I'm going to give my thoughts after we watch this video. But this video, it's over 3 minutes long. And I watched it several times. So you all need to watch it too. Because I started like, what the is going on when I watched this video? Please, stay tuned until the end. Watch the whole entire thing so you can get a full grasp of what's going on here. It's going to get weird. It's going to be, I don't even know what to call it. But I want you to watch it till the end, and I'll be back with my thoughts. And feel free to leave your thoughts as you're watching it. Because I wish that I could grab all of you all of my subscribers, everyone who randomly found this video, and just all bring you into one big room where we could watch this video, and I could see the looks on you all, on everyone's face, and we could all have a real discussion about what the hell just transpired before us. But without further ado, let's watch this video real quick, and I'll be back with my thoughts in about 3 minutes.
I'm just so happy you're able to make it back here today and do therapy again. How have you been? It's so good to see that little face of yours. I've sent my hugs and my prayers, and I've heard about the divorce. Yes, I have. And you've shared with me all of the issues and what's going on in your head. And I helped you with that. And yeah, I honestly feel like if we just do this a couple of more times, you're gonna be on your way. If we do this a couple of more times, you're definitely gonna be on your way. I'm here for you and for your success. So, with that said,
Can't do this. I've got to get out of here. Can't do this. I've got to get out of here.
where do you think you're gonna go? You can't just leave. Let's start over. Come back here, lay down, let's start over.
Yeah, I just told her if she wants to be with me, she's got to do things my way. My way or...
My suggestions to you is to find an activity that you both can get along in. Go play tennis, go have lunch, have a glass of wine. Me and my girlfriend Barbara, we have such an amazing time on Sundays. You should join. You two can play Twister too! So roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Listen to Chizzy My Gizzy with Jay-Z. You can pop that booty with J-Lo. Rowdy in there too, Bobby. You can always buy her candy too. There's Sweethearts, there's Kit Kats, there's Mars, there's Twix, there's Hershey's. Walk around and do a campfire and go. Go, Bobby!
Hoop that is, hoop that is, hoop that is, hoop that is. Shaka, 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 shaka.
Do I have anything in my teeth? You guys need to go to Six Flags! Each ride is like boom, 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 bam! If you guys are going to Six Flags, I'm going there too! Mayasi, Makikara, Moyaya, Mojiga. Just cut on the snow, butt-ass naked. Do flips around there in the snow, lay in the snow and do snow angels. Don't keep her covered, let her go. You know what I mean? Like, woo, 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 you know what I mean?
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. It is far worse than any of us could ever possibly imagine. Do you want to know what the general response to this was? Oh my God, Britney, this was great. You're so funny, Britney. This is creative. This was awesome. This is art. What this is, we're witnessing a woman have a mental breakdown live before our eyes on Instagram. We are watching someone's mental health decline right before our eyes, and people are grabbing their popcorn and they're cheering it on like it's a movie, like it's a freaking movie. We're watching the destruction of a human being right before our eyes. We are watching a woman have a psychotic breakdown right before our eyes. Every single day, every other day, every couple of days, we're just getting these updates and updates about what Britney's going through mentally. And people don't realize that's what's happening, but that's what's happening here. In fact, you know what? People aren't that stupid. I don't want to believe that people are this stupid. I think a lot of people out there, they know what's going on, and they're just here for the show. And they're going to yes queen it all the way. They're going to yes queen her all the way into an early grave. And I'm going to keep saying that because that's what's happening here. This is very obviously, words can't even describe what this is. And the fact that people act like this is okay totally blows my mind. It will never cease to amaze me how many people are sitting here applauding this woman as she mentally breaks down right in front of everyone. Right in front of everyone. Now, what you just watched is something that Britney Spears calls therapy with Ashley, or sessions with Ashley. And her fans call it a skit. Her fans say that what you just watched, that 3-minute video you just watched of her basically having a mental breakdown, her fans say that that's her version of TikTok. For those of you all who don't know, a lot of TikTok videos are people, and they'll play different characters, basically talking back and forth to themselves, but they're acting like they're different people. Little comedy skits, you all have seen them before. They're trying to say that those little comedy skits that you see people do on TikTok is the same thing as what you all just watched. It's not at all. That, what you just watched, was an insane, incoherent mess. It was an insane, incoherent, absolute mess. But her fans are like, no, these are comedy skits. Britney's hilarious. This is funny. And she's literally on here going, whoa, go, whoa, go, whoa, beep, 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 beep. It's like this woman, I almost felt like I was about to go off the deep end for a moment there. But that's just an average moment in Britney Spears' mind. So what was originally, supposed to be a skit about her therapist, it got turned into whatever the hell this madness was, where by the end of the skit, she's literally just screaming out random bird noises and stuff. But her fans are like, no, this is it. This is awesome. This is possibly the greatest thing I've ever seen today. This is just as funny, and it's exactly like all of the comedy skits you see on TikTok. Everyone, look. There's nothing to see here, but look. This is totally normal. This is just like TikTok, right? Right? No, it's not. This and the comedy skits you see on TikTok, two totally different things. But they're trying to equate them as the same. Just like when Britney Spears posts videos or pictures of her butt naked and it looks like she's a human trafficking victim, they try to say, oh, this is the same as when Kim Kardashian posts nudes. Even though Kim Kardashian's nudes are taken by a professional photographer in a professional setting, and Britney Spears is taking photos when there's makeup smudged all over her face and it looks like she just got snatched out of someone's trunk. So no, this video is nothing like TikTok. It's nothing like a comedy skit. She even lost control of the plot. I watch movies. That's what I started this channel out for. I dissect movies and I review them. At the beginning of this, whatever the hell we just watched, Yeah, she's pretending to be a therapist. And then by the end, it's just bird noises. She even lost control of her own plot. I'm sure in Britney's mind, she made this to start off as a therapy with Ashley. But by the end, she just lost control of herself. Lost absolute control of herself and then posted on social media. Maybe this woman wants help and she's just seeing how far she can go before someone starts saying something. To post this on Twitter, on Instagram, it's like, what were you thinking? But yeah, in the clip, in the video, in whatever we just watched, she's playing a therapist. And she's supposed to be, from what Britney Spears fans say, she's supposed to be making fun of her own therapist. Yet when you look, and she's playing a therapist and she's talking, the person who's getting therapy, it's not Britney Spears. In fact, at first it was a woman, and then it's a man, and then it's just people making noises. She lost control of her own plot in her own skit, and it turns out I don't even think it was a skit. It was just a full display of the type of psychotic stuff she does in her living room. So, once again, one of the only times we get to hear Britney talk, as she's pretending like she's a different person. She's this Ashley person. Britney, regardless of what you think, you could disagree with everything I say in this video. It's an obvious fact that she needs some type of mental therapy and she needs help. Anyone who's been through what Britney has been through is going to need help. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with her getting help. It's not like a bad thing because Britney needs therapy. Britney needs therapy because of all the horrible things that people have done to her. And that's okay. But it's not okay for her to sit around and make fun of therapy when she's someone who needs it worse than almost anyone I can think of. And now, there's a portion of her fan base that aren't going to seek therapy. They're not going to seek help because they see their idol, Britney, losing her freaking mind on Instagram while I guess attempting to make fun of therapists. It's like you made a skit to make fun of your therapist, and in turn, you showed the world why you need therapy. I mean, it's just so blatantly obvious out there in front of everyone's face at this point. I want you all to understand. I've made, I don't know how many videos on Britney Spears now, probably about a half a dozen. I haven't even begun digging yet. That's the bad part here. I want you all to understand that. Those of you all who have watched all my videos, and it might seem like I'm digging up all this juicy dirt about Britney, I haven't started digging yet. I haven't dug at all. All of this stuff, it's right there. You want to know where I get all this crazy information from? It's right on her Instagram profile. I haven't even started digging yet, folks. All of this stuff that I've talked about to this point, it's just surface level stuff that you could literally see with your own eyes if you just go to her Instagram account. And that is what I really want people to understand. I haven't started digging yet. You all do not want me to start digging. Because if I notice this much questionable things, if I notice this many red flags just from the surface, just upon a quick glimpse of her Instagram profile, can you even imagine what else I could find? What else there's probably, who knows how much there is laying under the surface with this story. But all of this stuff, so far, that I've talked about, it's all been surface level stuff that anyone can see, they just choose not to. And a lot of people do see it. Every Britney video I make, I get more and more people reaching out to me who are scared. And it's sad that people are scared to voice their opinions. People who have been here on Britney's side this whole entire time, they identify themselves as people who are with the Free Britney movement, and the same movement is working overtime to silence everyone who questions all of this weird behavior. The same people who are arguing Free Britney are the same ones literally sending death threats and bullying people off of social media who acknowledge that there's something weird going on with Britney. So this is what we have here, folks. We got Britney's losing her mind on her Instagram profile once again. And I'm getting, oh man, it's one of those stories where it's really frustrating. At times, I don't let it, personally affect me too much, but it gets frustrating because it's right there. And I would think that anyone could see it, but people are just choosing not to. And I really don't know why they're choosing not to. I have some guesses as to why, but it's just so blatantly obvious. It's something that I feel like I shouldn't have to sit here and make these YouTube videos because this is so obvious. Why do I have to point out all of these things that people should realize? But it is what it is. We'll just continue to get these videos of Britney swaying back and forth. We'll continue to see her twirl around and dance around piles of dog crap on the ground. We'll continue to watch her use her British accent while she's obviously in a whole different state of mind because she's using her alternate personality right now. We'll just continue watching the destruction of Britney Spears while everyone cheers it on. And don't think I didn't notice a lot of that stuff at the wedding. Like I said, I have videos about all of that. But there is one thing that I do remember that I want to touch on before the end of this video. I know I've been talking a long time. Don't worry, the video is about to end. If you're here, still listening, let me know down in the comments below. I like to know, out of my subscriber base, who's really still here till the end. So let me know down in the comments below. But I noticed that at Britney Spears' wedding, she changed outfits like 5 times. And sure, she's a celebrity. Britney wants to change her outfits a million times at her wedding. She has every right to. The reason I noticed it and the reason it seemed odd to me is because it's like the same thing we see on her Instagram profile. She shares these videos, she sways back and forth, then there's another outfit, walks up to the camera, sways back and forth. And I couldn't help but when I'm looking at this wedding, and I noticed, oh, she's changing outfits so much, like 5 different outfits. And some of the outfits are like old outfits that we've seen her model on Instagram. So it just all played out to me like a big Instagram video, Like, oh, here's Britney. Even at her wedding, she's having one of these little sway side-to-side fashion shows. Here she is in this outfit. Here she is in those same heels. Here's this outfit. Here's this outfit. And it just seemed like another one of Britney Spears' Instagram videos. But you know what? What can you do? You could just point it out. I don't have the power to change anything in Britney's life, but I do have the power to try to bring awareness to what's going on here. And also to give a voice. To give a voice to all of the Britney Spears fans out there who are afraid to say something. You don't have to be afraid. Speak what's on your mind. We're all entitled to our own opinions. Britney Spears is a public figure. She wants you to buy her album when she puts it out. She wants you to buy her makeup, her perfume, whatever. Come watch her shows, watch her music videos. So you have every right to comment or have an opinion if you think that there's something wrong with her. Mind your own business. Don't worry about Britney, but it's worry about Britney when it comes to, you need to spend some money on her products. No, you have the right to have an opinion. Don't let people silence you. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with them. Here on my channel, you could say what you want. You could drop your opinion always down in the comments below. It doesn't have to align with mine. I am a person who I encourage people to speak out. And I don't want you all to keep being so afraid of this Free Britney movement. They have no power over you. They can't do anything to you. You are not in a conservatorship. Say what you want to say. Feel free to say it in my comment section. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you on the next video.